You're being a little chatty, aren't you? Hi, Bus. Come on, guys. Earl, what's up? What's up, Earl? Earl, say good morning, everybody. Say good morning. Did you give a kiss, Percy? Yeah, I have a few packages that's supposed to be coming, so. Morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year. You guys see Buster? No? Huh, you want a bite? I don't offer Earl any because he won't take it. But look, his... What's up, bunny? Here. Oh, he farted on you. That's hilarious, isn't it? Sounds just like Bub Bub, huh? He replaced your Santa Claus, Burton Ninja. Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for being here. Boys are kind of chilling today, so I don't know how they're going to be, but we'll see. Earl has called me a jerk a couple of times. Yeah, I made my second cup of coffee too, Amanda. Aha! You want some coffee, Earl? You need some coffee? No. I'll have to find... Well, you drink chamomile tea sometimes, don't you? I'll have to find some decaffeinated Earl Grey, right? Because you're Earl Grey. Isn't that right? Percy's in the room with me out of his cage. He's exploring. He flew over onto my head at one point. Freaked Buster out a little bit.
Jerk.
You're a jerk. I'm not a jerk. I am expecting several packages today, so it's possible that I hope so, Willie. I hope to have a great garden this year too. Oh, hi, Puddles and Stormy. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hey, Charlie.
Oh.
I don't know if you've seen Percy yet, but we got a little cockatoo. Charlie is a cockatoo. He's hilarious. Hi, Ruth. Willie, I wanted to tell you, I told you about that Willie Nelson documentary. Oh, I didn't mean to scare you, Buster.
Oh.
It is from 2023. I thought it was from this year. I don't know what part of 2023. You know what? I need to put this down, I think. But anyway, My husband and I really enjoyed it. Sorry for the shaking. Oh, yeah, Earl, I'm a real jerk.
Jerk.
Yeah. Oh, we've been jerked.
Jerk.
Happy 2024, you jerks. Right, Earl? Let's see if that's better. Oh. Buster, you gonna say hello to everybody? Here, let me move this a little bit. Put this right here. Hi, how are you?
What?
What? Camera troubles all around. Sorry, guys. I'll have to look for that. Are you here, Earl? Oh, wow. Well, good morning. Thank you for being here. Mm. Percy does say pika pika. He says a lot actually, but I just don't know him well enough to know everything he's saying because their speech isn't it isn't real clear. Yeah, yeah, he is. Buster, leave that alone. Leave the tripod alone. Go on over there, please. Go. Thank you, Earl. What would I do without you and your guidance and your bossing around? Are you the boss, Earl? Who's the boss? Are you the boss? Excuse me. Lisa, he is. He had a lingering cough. He's negative and everything, but he just had a really bad cough. To the point, like yesterday, he went to work late because he just didn't sleep at all the night before. He coughed all night. So I called our doctor yesterday, and she called him in some medicine. And I think last night's the best night he slept since he got it. Earl, that's not a nice word. So thank you for asking. But yeah, he's feeling better. It seems like my daughter, my oldest, is starting back up again. She felt better, and now she's starting to cough and having symptoms again. Well, we test for it. We have someone in our family that's immune compromised, so we have to be treated very quickly for it. So yes, here it is. It's called the Dirty Crock Pot. Somebody said they had a hard time finding it. You might try at the Dirty Crock Pot, all one word, or put in Timu washer, cedar mop, the Dirty Crock Pot, and it should come up because I have a video about that. Hey Michelle. Hey Dennis. Hey Tracy. Welcome everybody. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't talk about, vid-19 a whole lot because, like, when it first started, if you talked about it, your channel got a boost. Now, if you do, you get, you know. Um, but I am actually, next week, I'm going to try because if I do this, I have to be in front of the camera and I'm not real comfortable with that. But I figure maybe I'll do it in my office when I'm spending time with Percy and go over it. But I am going to go over the experience and what we did and what we took. And it's not to tell everybody what they should. I'm not like that. Everybody is smart enough to make their own decisions for their health care and all that. Having a family member that's immune compromised does kind of make it a little different for us. But anyway, I was going to share the experience over there because I don't really hardly have any followers or anything. So if it gets dinged over there, it's not such a big deal. But hopefully next week I'll be doing that. Oh, no. Okay, it's okay. I don't mind if you mention it. Please don't take it like that. I think the chat is a little bit different than me saying things a lot. Do you know what I mean? So no, please feel free. As long as everybody's like respectful, about it. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. There's packages being delivered, but the dogs are in the living room right now, so Percy can be out. So no, that it's not a problem in the chat really at all. It's more a problem I think of me saying it. But I really would like to share the experience for several reasons. It's not just like our situation, the medications we made the choice to take, but there's also a lot I want to go over about testing and just things like that. But yeah, hopefully I'll get that out next week. We'll see. Yeah, we're good. Are you home, Ruth? You want home? It was our first time too, Tracy. Oh, I'm sorry, Penny. Jerk. Y'all been jerked. So far, I actually was jerked quite a bit this morning too. Aha. Oh, okay, Cornette. Yeah, I did listen to that, and I can see where you think that. The weather's cold here for us. The high is 55, which is very cold, in my opinion. Pretty Percy. Percy bird. Oh, nice. My grandmother is from Germany. She came to America from Germany.
No, I will give it to her.
Good one, Willie. I don't know if I've had European chocolate. I'll have to try it. Switzerland is beautiful.
Hi. What are you getting, girl?
like the cold, but I love Iceland. I love them because they don't allow GMOs.
I'm glad.
I think that's awesome.
No. Okay. That's the royal.
Yeah, Earl's chatty. Earl's like the king of the live. He likes to really perform for the live shows. Don't you, Bud Earl? You're the king of the lives, right? I'm actually having my breakfast / I guess it's brunch. Earl. You stop it.
We go out there.
You want to go out there? Okay.
Come on, bud. Oh.
I've heard a lot of parts of Florida are really kind of chilly too, at least at night. These boys are always talking about those. Okay, Earl is Buster. Go on, Buster, go. You already ruined my attachment to my shop vac. You can have it. Go ahead.
We'll be back. Oh, God.
Oh God, he said.
I don't need regret.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Go on, Bus. For us, it is, Willie.
I never heard.
I think it might snow this year.
What?
I have 2 daughters in Ohio, and they're supposed to get a bit of snow this weekend. But my grandbabies love it, so they'll enjoy it.
Okay.
You want a bite? No thanks. I don't like the bite you're offering, but thanks anyway. Aha! Yeah, you tried to get me, didn't you? Ain't no fooling me, boy. You can't fool me.
Oh, stop.
Stop it.
No. What? I got it.
You stop it. Yeah. Yeah. Buster just said, "Oh my God." Buster, that's not nice.
We got it.
There's a blueberry. You want blueberry?
Okay.
Do you want a bite?
What? No.
Yeah. Earl's probably gonna do a lot of coughing. He's heard quite a bit of it the last couple weeks.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what my daughter told me. Now where she's at, they're not getting as much as like
Okay.
way up. But they are getting some.
What? Here. Okay.
Amanda, I don't know if you guys are part of that or not. Are y'all getting some snow this weekend? What is it?
Go around.
Oh, probably. I mean,
Oh.
oh, come here. Step up, buddy. You want to get on my shoulder? You want blueberry? Do you want blueberry? No.
Go around now.
Yeah, I know. You like Percy, don't you? Oh, I can't.
No. Oh, we got it. What?
Go on. Buster, go. Percy's okay. He's just on my shoulder. don't know. I mean, he's had, at least from what I'm told, he's had, you know, I'm his third owner. Buster's a little jealous because Percy's on my shoulder. Even though he would never want to be perched on my shoulder. That's how he gets. I think Percy's a little bit interested in him too. Come on, step up. Good boy. No, step up. Step up. There you go. Go on. Thank you, sir. Leave her alone. You want to get pinched? Good choice. Tell him, Earl. Good choice, Buster. You made a good choice. I'm spinning, you guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to refresh. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm spinning. And they make me watch a video when I refresh. Okay. I'm fine now. I just had to refresh. Buster seems to really like him. Tries to get on top of his cage a lot, which I don't encourage. It kind of freaks Percy out a little bit. Go ahead, Buster. You can get it. I'll get it for you, Buster. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. Knocked it over. Here. I'm sorry, guys. There. Buster's playing toss cross, which is always fun. Okay. Are you pretending? I tell you, Percy, he acts like a mini Buster. It cracks me up. I wanted to tell you guys, 22 years ago today, my daughter was diagnosed with retinoblastoma. It's a rare form of eye cancer. So I'll try to put on the community page. I've always said since then I've been on a vision mission because the type of cancer. It's a good one, isn't it? Yeah. Because retinoblastoma shows up in a photograph, and it shows up white. I don't know. I think it's pronounced Leucoria, instead of red. But now today, like back then, cameras didn't really take the red out. But now, like iPhone or smartphones, cameras, things like that, usually automatically take the red out. But it's suggested from newborns to age 6, you take a picture, a flash picture in dim light. Make sure the auto red is off once a month from birth to age 6. And if anything comes up white, please take it to a pediatric ophthalmologist. It's okay to start with an optometrist, but you want to go to an ophthalmologist. There's also other diseases of the eye that comes up white, like Coates disease, just to name a few. But I'll try to put a little thing out on the community page later today. It really has been my mission to raise awareness. It's a very rare cancer, only about 250 to 300 in the U.S. and about 5 to 600 worldwide is diagnosed per year. But it's one of the most curable cancers it is if it's caught in time. We were very fortunate. Hers had spread to her optic nerve in a small area of the bone, and she was treated. And like I said, it'll be 22 years in April that she's been cancer free. Yeah, Percy does. Percy does go to everybody pretty much. He really likes my daughter Hannah. But like he'll come to me and all that, which I'm fine with him liking everybody. he doesn't particularly have to only bond to me, but it is very nice for me to have like a bird on my shoulder. Although we were talking about maybe just putting Earl on my shoulder and see how he does. But I probably have to get some ear covers. Right, Earl? Would you bite my ears if we just put you on my shoulder? Okay. He said okay. I don't want you to bite my ear. I just want you to sit on my shoulder and let me walk around with you. Would you let me do that? Would you let me do that, Earl? You gotta think about it. Earl, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Yes, he is. Well, that's what we were saying. If he would just stroll around on my arm or my shoulder, it would be like, it would be perfect because he would be happy. But at the same time, you know, I got earrings ripped out of my ear when I was 8 years old by a mean kid. And I'd like to preserve, like, not having holes in my ears. Oh, that's good, Willie. I'm glad it was okay. Yeah, we might try that. I don't know about this weekend, but go on, Buster. Go on. We're all feeling better, but like we're all still kind of like in recovery mode, if you guys know what I mean. But we're doing really well. We did really well throughout the whole thing. No, Buster. Nope. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's like getting up on Earl. He will pinch you. He's already looking at you. Earl, be nice to Buster, okay? He just wants to be your friend. Why don't you want to be Buster's friend? He went, shh. Why don't you want to be Buster's friend? Huh? Buster, no. You be a good bird. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm full now. Percy. Oh, that's okay, Michelle. Yeah, I still think, Buster, Buster thinks he's a dog. I personally don't think they're helping. In fact, I think that they made him worse. So I'm doing some other behavior modifications, and I actually think that's working better. And it's ongoing. Buster, go on. Go that way, please. Thank you, sir. Here you go. There you go, sir. Leave Earl's area alone, okay? You have all this stuff. Buster. Thank you. You be a good birdie. I'll grab me a water bottle in case I need it. It's like, if they would get into it, that's probably what I would resort to. Right, Buster? And if I'm missing anything, I'm sorry. Usually Amanda or Willie will let me know. From contact, you know, Ken had things. And basically, it's shingles in your cornea, but I can't think of the medical term. You want some water? There's water up there and food, and your farting ninja. Your farting ninja's up there. He replaced Santa Claus, but gosh, I can't think of it. Anyway, it cleared up. Some people end up needing a cornea transplant from it. But he does have trouble with driving at night now because of the lights. Maybe it'll come to me. But anyway, yeah, he had, it's basically it's shingles in your cornea. It was really bad, and we couldn't figure out what was going on for a long time. And where we lived, we didn't have very good medical care. So finally I took him to a bigger city, to an ophthalmologist, and we figured out what was going on. Yeah, he does have a pretty loud alarm. Yeah, I can't wear contacts. My vision's not very bad, honestly. Of course, I'm farsighted now. I mean, I'm in my 50s. I can't really read my phone without glasses. I do have astigmatism. It's not real bad, but that's what gives me the most problem. But I also have trouble with bifocal or progressives. I can't wear them. They just give me a headache and they mess with me. So, yeah, Ruthie is a bird dog. Oh, hi from Colorado. You guys have any snow? And going back to Earl, one of the things, we've realized is, I mean, even though it's coming up on 3 years that we've had him in March, he was cage bound. And so I think just going from cage bound to plucking him out, with everything and everybody, even though it seems like he's getting worse right now, I think it's because he needs more time alone. So we're trying to slow the process with it. So he goes to bed now at 5. And honestly, sometimes, Buster, did I scare you? I didn't do anything. I just moved my hands. I talk with my hands. Now, he's going to pinch you. If I wake up at 5, I uncover him at 5, honestly. Other than on the weekends, they're both really good. In the mornings, they do their playtime. Buster does do the mama thing. Mama, and then on the weekends, he needs a nap. He could use a nap even with me, but it's too difficult because Buster doesn't want me in his room. So there's this big hassle there. I prefer to stay back here in this area, and we just go out there kind of more in the evening during the week when Ken gets home, because I like kind of keeping the mess contained to this area as much as possible. I mean, we still, on the weekends, we're out in the living room the majority of the day and stuff, and even during lunch and supper, things like that, but it has eased up my cleaning if I do it this way. And plus, we don't care really if they chew things up so much in here. Right, Buster? Buster is just like, you guys can't see him, but he's going to talk about this later in a rant. think I've missed a lot, you guys. I'm sorry. Amanda, I still do too. Um, there's certain situations where we weren't before, but since this has happened now, most of us are anyway. And I always will at a doctor's appointment from now on. And actually, years ago, we had to, when we went to doctor's appointments too, they made my daughter. And so there's really no point if they're making my daughter for me not to do it as well. I'm there with her. She's more likely to pick something up, I know, but like I could pick up just, something up too. So, this isn't, doing that is not like novel to me. Like we've been doing this since 2002 when my daughter was diagnosed. So it's not a big deal to me. Oh goodness, Willie. Well, that's one of the problems we were having was some, like, I called it fatigue, but also a little bit of claustrophobic. My daughter that really is the one that needs to do it the most was having the most issue with it. It's going on 4 years. We're tired, but, yeah. It's good to have nice neighbors, Willie. I have a set of neighbors on one side. They're great. I wanted to mention this while I'm on here. I don't know how many's on here, but Buster, go on, go play. I have a lady that messaged me last night asking me if I would take 2 of her cockatiels, and I told her, I said, Earl, where'd you go? I said, I could take them, but I can't keep them. I would have to rehome them, and she doesn't want to do that. But if there's, and I don't know, well, she was going to give them to me, but I don't know if she wants anything for them or what. But if anybody in my area, I'm close to Augusta, Georgia. I'm like an hour from Columbia, South Carolina, probably like 2.5, 3 hours from Greenville, South Carolina. Where else? Willie, if you think of some other places we're like an hour or 2 hours from. Anyway, she has 2 cockatiels that she's really wanting to rehome to their forever home. So if anybody happens to be interested, email me, busterthecockatoo@gmail, and I can put you in touch with her. But she is, Earl, come out of there. Everybody wants to see you. Look, here's the Furtin Ninja. I think she's in Trenton, South Carolina, which I think is like 40 minutes, maybe a little less, a little more from me. Okay, Buster's heading in his room, and, oops, Earl's hiding again. That's his favorite thing to do. I'm going to take the drawers out when I get back in here. But I'm going to go get my packages really quick because I don't like leaving them sitting on the porch. Buster. That chicken smells so good. You're gonna enjoy that tonight with Dad, aren't you? You want some barbecue chicken? You have barbecue chicken with Dad tonight? Oh, I said I'd take these doors out and see if Earl come out. Come on, Earlio. Oh, there's the farting ninja. Look. Uh-oh. Oh, you kissing the farting ninja. Come up here. Come on. Hi, Buster. Maybe Earl will come out now that I took the drawers out, hopefully. And I'll get on here and see what I've missed. What are you doing in your cage, silly boy? You gonna talk to us today? Buster? Are you invisible? Oh no, where'd Buster go? Buster! I can't see him. Him's invisible. He's behind, so he has chewed. Yep. Hang on, I'll show you guys. So this one drawer already had like a loop. This is a handmade dresser from like 1800s. So he chews. He doesn't eat it, don't worry. So he goes through that so he can get under there. And then he hides back there. You want to bite? And he especially, hi Buster, he especially likes to hide when he wants to have a screaming fit because you can't get to him. You have to like take the drawers out, and I have to get a stick for him to step up, which he doesn't like. Yeah, it's not fun. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He looks like a snowball.
That's all.
No. Actually, a friend of mine gave that to me, and I made it into a coffee bar, and a family member of hers made that, and it's from like the 1800s. I have a really hard time thinking about getting rid of it because of that. I think Ken could build all that kind of stuff. He's really good. Earl. Hi, Bo. These boys love Bo.
What?
Oh, that's nice. My grandpa, my mom's dad, he was he owned a bakery. And he was a baker. Did that scare you, Buster? Don't bother Earl. Okay, I'm gonna have to do these drawers. And he had the piping kit and all that. That was, the metal kind. And my sister always wanted it, and we couldn't find it. And I'm gonna move these so that Earl or Buster doesn't. When my dad passed away, we were cleaning the property, and I found them. We thought some other family members had stole them and sold them for scrap so they could get their drugs. But we found them, so my sister has them.
No.
I have skills, I think, with herbs. But other than that, I can't build crap. I can't even wrap presents right. I can give birth a lot. So I guess I make things. That was funny, wasn't it, Earl? Is that funny, Earl? Hi, boss. I see you, turdy bird. I see you, you little turdy bird.
No.
To the right. If I do, Amanda, then I can't really see Buster. Let me move this toy box too. I don't know if that's better or not. I got a mess over here too. I'm trying to get all this straightened out. Oh, you guys, listen. Which I don't always treat myself to K-Cups, but so for like a year. All right, can you guys see both of them now, right? I mean, Buster's on the move, so for like a year, coffee has tasted very odd to me. Like, I had wondered maybe if I had had a certain thing, like Bid-19, and didn't know it, because my taste felt like it was changing. But I talked to my ENT, and she said it's from drainage. Excuse you, Earl. But anyway, I decided I've tried like 3 brands, and they all just, the only way I can describe it is it tasted stale. And I love coffee, and I drink coffee just black. So I was getting to where I had to add a little bit of creamer to it just to be able to tolerate it. So I told my husband, I said, I'm going to get on Walmart, and whatever is the highest rated brand of coffee for pickup, I'm going to get it. And I got chock full of nuts, and oh my gosh, I love it. So I got me some K-Cups of it, in case I want like a midday cup of coffee and don't want to make a whole pot. But I don't know if any of you, what's your favorite brand of coffee, but currently this is it. Amanda, is that better? Oh, I see, y'all still can't see Earl, and Buster's under his cage, so it's all about you, Earl. See him, he's back in there again. He'll probably come back out. Hey, Buster. All right, guys, I gotta break out the broom. He's got his baby shark toy under his cage. He knows when I say the word broom.
No.
There we go. Hi, Percy. Are you just chilling, buddy?
No.
Sorry. Yeah, Earl has floor time. The reason I can't just plop Earl on the floor, is because he's tell him why, Buster. Because Earl's not nice, y'all. Earl, are you nice? Earl, are you nice boy to other birds? At least he's honest. Yeah. Yeah. Chuck. I kept saying Chuck at first, but I didn't have my glasses on. There's no nuts in it, though. That's what it says. Oh. I like it. I like the taste of it. It doesn't taste stale. So I don't know what the difference is about it, but it's a couple dollars more. Ken likes it too, so we're both happy. Really, Anna Man, I know you both kind of, I went to, sorry for all the noise, guys. I've got my CPAP supplies in here. I went to a bougie grocery store here yesterday. I don't do it very often, but they have different flavors of their coffee they offer. They offer a cup for 99 cents, and they use different ones every day. And I got Georgia pecan. It was pretty good. Pecan, whatever. And I always walk through the store because they have decent sales. I got some lunch from the deli, and they have that coffee, and it actually was like $4.99, which I don't think is too bad. I've seen it more than that at the Food Lion when they have it, and they rarely have it. So next time I go, I'm actually going to get some and try it. Hey Julia, how's things going?
What?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. That was very nice. Thank you so much. Oh, hang on, guys. Yeah, I don't use sugar. Oh, I love French press coffee. My favorite coffee actually is Turkish and Yemeni. That's my favorite. Ken actually bought me a beautiful Turkish coffee pot set for Christmas. It's really, really pretty. And then he got me a couple things to defend myself if I need it. But anyway, yeah, that's my favorite. I don't know if you've ever had that. Yeah, I limit myself to 2 cups of regular coffee a day now because of the issues I've been having with my heart. But now that it's cold, I do drink a few decaf or herbal teas. Honestly, like I said, the coffee situation was getting so bad for me that I was drinking tea more often than not because I just could not stand the taste of coffee anymore. Especially when I was sick, which I do know that changes your sense of taste, but like, yeah, I literally couldn't do it. So that's when I made the decision, because I love coffee. Yeah, it's, I don't know if, is it Cuddle Buddies, Julia? But I don't think Earl was on there. Oh, good, Willie. Good. That's awesome. They may have posted another one though, because if it's the Cuddle Buddies, they have told me that they were doing more than one. I've made a big commitment, Willie, not to eat as much meat this year, for health reasons. So my plan is to eat vegan 4 days a week. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm mostly doing vegetarian at the moment. But I'd like to eat vegan 4 days a week, vegetarian 2 days a week, and whatever I want on the off day. That's my goal. Because I do, like a steak here and there. So, I don't think it's bad to do that here and there. Are you sick, Julia? I missed it. Yeah, I wish Earl would come out. I love sushi, period. Like, I have such a hard time with my weight. I didn't used to be this way. And Buster, come on. Any kind of carbs really, Come on, Buster. He's gotten to where he won't even come for this anymore. Stinker. Hey, you want to come out of there? You want this? Come on, step out. No, be nice, Buster. No. Now he's like, I'm going to get you your fair game now. Ready? You guys watching? Don't you get me. Buster, ready? Here. Hello, everybody. Check out this little white dinosaur. I can't believe he's letting me do this. Whee! 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 You ain't getting me. Nice try, buddy. Was that funny, Earl? Earl, please come out of there. Woohoo, Buster, you happy now? Got your broom. Rock and roll! Woo! We have so much fun, don't we, guys? We have so much fun together. We're like Carol Burnett. Glad we had this time together. I love Carol Burnett. Come on. Buster, come on. I gotta hang now. Hang on. I gotta clip it off. It's absolutely driving me bonkers. Now, I was back to the coffee. I do like my coffee black, but I do like a flavored coffee here and there. Just every now and then I like to treat myself. That's right, Buster. You gotta treat yourself sometimes. I think if you message my daughter, she can ship it internationally. It just, there's a change in shipping. So if you go to the Etsy shop and message her, I'm pretty sure she may have done that once. I think she will, Tracy. You just have to message her from on her Etsy shop. I know. I need to get a jerk mug. I don't have one. I think I'll get a jerk shirt though to wear out. I don't know though. I'm kind of funny about wearing their merch out. Yeah, I can't. I know. Okay. Yeah. Keto doesn't seem to work for me anymore. It used to be, it used to be the only thing that worked for me. Basically now it's like really just starving myself, which I won't do, but watching calories and exercise. But I mean, I'm not running no marathon or anything, but I'm busy. Like, I meet my stand goal every day. We normally walk 4 days a week. We used to walk 6. Now we walk 4. Which we can't walk right now because Ken has like a coughing fit. So I'm not sure when we're going to get back to our walking, but, and actually when we start back, we'll probably start out back just to make sure he does okay. So we don't get to like the PARK. We don't like Buster, no, we go to the PARK to walk without him. That's right, Earl. You probably know what that spells, don't you? Earl, come out of there. You wanna go for a ride again? Where'd you get the airplane? Here, you wanna go for a ride again? Come on. Here. I know you're not gonna let me get that close to you. Ready? Get up there. Get on the broom part. Ready? No. On the broom part. You're not gonna come after me. We can fly. Somebody said you're a witch. He can kind of be that way with me. Here, get on there. Ready? Whee! Where are you gonna go? You like bewitched? Twitch your little beak like bewitched. Earl? Is this fun? Let's go upside down. You wanna go upside down? Oh my goodness. You wanna fly upside down? Buster, maybe we can figure out a way where I can clean. Huh? No. I know what you're up to. You're gonna turn from flying bird to attack bird. Here, you want up here? Whee! You used to do that with sister all the time, didn't you? And then you'd sing, I've been working on the railroad. You wanna flip? Woo! Let's sweep the floor. I'm really pushing the limits today. Let's sweep the floor. It's hilarious, Earl. Whee! Buster, are we making progress? Woo! Progress, Earl. Progress is good, right? Come on here, sea fart and ninja. Percy. No, that way. Don't you make me use my big girl voice. I got a mama 8 voice, Buster. You don't want to mess with me, dude. Go. Yeah, I know. He's got, I don't know. Buster. Earl cannot fly other than down, because of his feet and all that. I'm sure that his beak also gives him balance issues. Although, anytime I first get a bird, they're getting clipped, period. I see too many stories, really not necessarily when you just get a new bird, but actually 2 miles from me this week, there was a cockatoo that got out, flew away, was gone 2 or 3 days, and somebody found them about a mile in their chicken coop, roosted in their chicken coop with the chickens. I still can't believe she didn't come here. Anyway, when I first got Earl, he was clipped, but he can't fly. But when his wings completely grow, he can get across the room, which then became a problem because he was trying to attack Buster, which could really be bad. So once a year now, we do a soft clip. That was the decision made with our vet. Buster, we have tried and tried. You can go get it, Buster, to let him fly. He cannot fly properly. When I first got him and I took him to the vet for the first time, Like, they came in and were like questioning me about how long I had them, where did I get them, because they felt that his wings looked like they had been burnt. Which he did spend a lot of time outside, I guess. But anyhow, we've tried. He becomes very aggressive. He cannot fly right. He's almost killed himself flying into windows, cockeyed. He got out, got on the roof. We live on a really busy road. So for his own safety and my mental health of not having my face attacked so easily, Buster is clipped. But I don't mind people asking. I don't allow people to wing shame me. No, they do not clean up after themselves. I wish they did. What kind of advice do you want? Well, okay, here's my advice. Even if I would give this advice to, you can get it, Buster. Thank you for being aware. Even if someone was going to buy a baby bird, I suggest working with a rescue, because one of the biggest reasons people rehome birds is because they're allergic. I'm on a Facebook group. Somebody's rehoming a bird because they've had it a year and they're severely allergic and they can't deal with it anymore. So I don't care. I mean, I prefer adoption. I support adoption. That's always going to be my go-to. That's always going to be what I ask y'all to do in big birds anyway. The ones that live 80 years, you know. But I really think people should really work around birds before they get one to make sure they're not allergic. That's my biggest advice. I hope that helps. I'm gonna be honest. I know people that have gotten a cockatoo as their first bird and it's working, but 20 out of 10, I do not recommend a cockatoo as your first bird. None of them. Again, I know people that are doing it and they're thriving. Most of them have a smaller one, like the galah, Griffin? Maybe some of the little bit smaller ones. But they are known as a Velcro bird. Buster's not my Velcro bird, but he is definitely a Velcro bird. They want to eat with you. They want to nap with you. They want to do everything you do. And they have a large amount of time where they need out of their cage. They need much enrichment. And you're going to make a lot of sacrifices with a larger bird of any breed. But if you can do that, if you have the time, the work, the money, the effort, go for it. That's my advice. Percy is doing great. He's in here on top of his cage with his little foot up chilling. Oh, thank you. Oh, cute. Yeah, don't get me wrong, there's little bird, like, Percy was going to a rescue had we not gotten him. They told me when I went to get him. The biggest reason we really wanted to take him is because we were so afraid where it was so close to the holidays and he was a free to go home that he would have ended up in the wrong hands. And he's already been in 3. I'm his 4th home and he's 3. So, adoption is great no matter what, but the smaller birds, I know, I understand, but the bigger ones like the rescues and places are full. I mean, they're just so completely full, and then sometimes they get so damaged from being rehomed so much they end up in a sanctuary. Which I like what Bandit, the Umbrella Cockatoo, they're on TikTok. What his mama says, a sanctuary is an insane asylum where a parrot goes to live out the rest of his life in a mental institution. And that is the honest to goodness truth. Now, I'm not trying to discourage anybody from getting a bird. I'm just saying they are a huge commitment financially, mentally, every way you can think of. So I'm just asking people to really do the work before. And I do think it's a good idea if you work with a rescue or even a pet store or something, or if you know somebody that has a bird, go spend a couple hours a day with them for several weeks if you can, to make sure you're not allergic. I want to say that Willie put the stats out there one time, or knows them, of how many people rehome birds because of an allergy. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it can happen. Yes, Amanda, that's a very good point. There's two macaws at Hilton Head. I can't think of the name of the place, but it's Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. There's two macaws. River, I don't know if maybe if you visited there when you were there. Anyway, they stay outside during the day, I think, and then they go in. Or, during storms and stuff, they have an indoor area. But there's a store that they stay in. I can't remember their names, but that was cool. Wow. Mhm. Yes. In their diet, like, there's so many things, like, they can and can't have, and, um, you know, like Buster, he doesn't like traditional parrot toys, so, just things like that. Yeah. Yep. And again, I'm not trying to discourage anybody. If you have bought a baby cockatoo, I'm not mad. um, I mean, it's just there are a lot of them, but that's all I'm trying to say. And somebody made a point the other day. It's a smaller bird, but they have a rescue, and I think he has four. I think it's cakeeks or however you say that. It starts with the C. They hop all the time. They're really cute, but people ask him all the time, where can I get one and this and that, and he's like, you're missing the point. The point is, my rescue is like full because of and yes, I love to show the fun aspects of Buster and Earl, but I don't know how many times Buster's been rehomed. Earl, I'm at least his third home. Little Percy, I'm his fourth home. And, and the bigger ones, they live a very, very long time. So, it's just a lot to consider. And again, I'm not putting anybody down. I think people take it wrong sometimes. I'm just pointing out, like, the obvious. I do wish there were stricter laws in the states about breeding bigger birds. They did crack down a little bit last year, but most people aren't registering this anyway. They're doing it under the radar. That's going to happen no matter what laws they set about exotics, but it just is kind of sad. I mean, when I get a chance, I want to visit a sanctuary. I would like to like show a video of a sanctuary of how full they are and how like broken, you know, and things like that. So. Yeah. I have some people that will comment like, you know, always thought I wanted a cockatoo, but you know, watching I realize like it's better for me just to watch because I'm not in the place or I'm not ready yet, you know, and I'm glad that to hear that people are, or I have people that are like, you know, I finally, like, I have the time now. I get to do this. I found a vet for him. I'm looking, you know, here. I'm doing this to my home to make it ready. Like, I like hearing stories like that. I have 3, and I'd like to have a couple more. Who asked that? Tracy. Yeah, I have. Actually, Rabbit Air sent me one. It's right over there by Earl. I did a video on that. The Rabbit Air is my favorite. They're the most expensive, but they are by far the best. And then I have 2 from a company that sent me to do a video on them. And I like them too. I have 4 because my son gave me one. So I have one in here. I have one in my kitchen, one in my living room, and one in my office. Because Percy is parked in my office and bedroom for the winter. When it gets to be spring and it's not so cool, he'll sleep in this area here. I don't want him to be in Buster and Earl's room just because they've gotten out a couple times. And I don't really have to worry about that when I uncover them in the morning because I would hear them if they got out. But just say they got out of the night or something, and Percy being so little, that would just concern me more than it would concern me about Buster and Earl. So Percy he'll hang out in this area. I mean, he comes out in the kitchen. And I go in the off, like he's out right now. He has time out. He's actually sleeping right now. It's so cute. I have to do a little video of that real quick. Oh, I woke you up. I'm sorry, Percy. Was you sleeping? Little Percy sleeping. You're so cute. Pretty wings. What are you doing, Busty? Over this way. Come on. You want to fly again? Woo! Earl, you want to fly? Oh, yeah, that's one of your favorite toys, Buster. So funny, Earl. Earl, where's your farting ninja? There's Buster. My goodness, I'm way behind on this. Oh, I love Maltese. They're so cute. Oh, really? That's nice. My my one daughter in Ohio, she had talked about moving here, and if she did, she was gonna have to stay with us. And my Max is not real good with cats. Now we have worked with him with cats before, and he's tolerated them. But the problem is if they run, he wants to play, and he plays too rough. But my husband was gonna build a cat hotel outside of the bedroom window for her cat to like be able to go out of.
Okay.
But then she ended up not, moving. So hopefully we'll get him down here someday. Oh, you guys too. I have some collabs coming up. I think the last week when I did that video, I said, "Oh, somebody sent me a heating pad. How nice, thank you." My vid brain. I forgot I agreed to do a collaboration with this heating pad. It is a really cool heating pad, though. I will say I actually have already used it. But I was going over some of my emails, and I was like, "Oh wait, this is a collab for a collab." So I have that, and then Zupreme and I are working together a little bit, which I love because I love Zupreme. So I need to get that done. Supposedly today I was offered a robot vacuum, which I know everybody has been asking me to please get one, but I'm not paying for one when I have a Cockatoo, but if somebody wants to send me one to do a review on, I'll be more than glad to do that. So hopefully that works out. I do want one. I'm just not going to buy one. So, and there's another one. There's a couple other ones. One would require a build, which is fun because, Buster loves to build things with Dad. And I just bought him some new tools yesterday at Goodwill. Huh, Buster? I think we're going to try to get this worked on for Earl too, the little idea I have. I think that would be a little bit better too, with where Buster's constantly trying to go over there. I think that will work out nicely. I love crows too, Willie. There's a lot of, like the Native American have a lot of, ties to crows that are really cool. Like a lot of people think them as evil, and they're not. They actually, I think, are considered one of the best speaking birds on the planet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I need to start doing that. It was really cool. My daughter has some problems with her iron. So she had to go to a hematologist, which is also at the oncology place. And when we went there were crows everywhere. Go on. Because I got to feed them. Come on, Buster. Here. Go on, go play. It was really neat. But they have quite the significance of meanings, so yeah, it's pretty cool. We don't see them a lot at my actual house, though. Do we, Buster? Excuse me, I did not sleep well last night. Bless my husband's heart. Our doctor called him in some medicine yesterday. He took the first pill when he got home, and then he took the second one at like 1 in the morning, which I still had only slept maybe 20 minutes. So the coughing stopped, but he's still a little stuffy, so he snored. And I didn't get any sleep. But I'm so glad he got a good night's sleep. He needed it. He deserved it. So that's okay, because I can rest a little bit more than he can, so if I need to. Oh, nice. I can never say your name right. So can I just call you PW? And by the way, I have been checking the informed, and I still haven't seen anything at the post office. I have a card from Annika, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you, Julie? Yeah, she has B12 issues as well. They gave her a transfusion. Oh, she does drink a lot of mint tea. I'll have to tell her. They did do a transfusion, and so far she's still in the low, but it's still okay. But they're watching it. She goes back like every 3 months. I think that's it, because my Phaedra. Yeah, I have trouble with stuff like that. It's just the Appalachian in me. Okay, DE, thank you for being here. Yeah, she does do that. She does do that. Yes, thank you. English class. I understand Buster, I just can't speak. Have a good day, DE. Thank you for being here. Thanks for spending your time with us. Yep, we'll see you next week. That's probably Pebbles. Tracy, that's probably Pebbles. And Kelly hasn't been posting as much. He's trying. I think he's just busy, you know. And I'm pretty sure. Earl's good. He has this thing about hiding under his drawers here, so I took the drawers out. There we go. Be good, Buster. But he's right here. He got a farting ninja. You want a bite? You're rolling. Uh-oh. I dropped him. Do you think he feels better? He needs some gas X, doesn't he? Oh. Come on, come up here. Everybody wants to see you. Excuse you. Did you fart? I didn't, but your little friend Ninja did. You hear him farting? He sounds like Papa. Excuse him. Buster, can I use this a minute? No? Okay. I wanted to try to get Earl to come out of there. But yeah, Earl is off the SSRI, and I mean, he still does it, but I'm telling you, it was a lot worse, in my opinion, on it. So I don't really think at this time I'm going to try anything else other than the modifications we're doing with his sleep. And I would like to get him solely on Zupreme, which I'm working on, and only using like some of the sunflowers and stuff as treats. So we're working on it, right, Earl? Earl, are we working on it? He's waiting. Yeah. Come out here. Come here. Everyone, will you come out here and sing and dance? Buster won't sing and dance. Oh, Buster's having his food. Yeah, for sure, Willie, for sure. Yeah, Percy is on Higgins. really is not a bad. I like Higgins okay. I don't have anything against it. Rowdy Bush is good. Mine just won't. They will not eat it. The only thing like pellet wise I've ever gotten either one of them to eat is through Supreme. So, and then Buster eats with Dad. Buster honestly has the worst diet out of all of them, other than the Supreme. But like, and we modify foods because he has to eat with Ken. I'm telling you, Buster would starve. And another thing, he won't drink very much water because he wants Ken to give him water. It was a problem the one time we went away for a weekend. When we got home, he was like thirsty. I mean, he did drink some water, but like he won't drink water like he should when we're not here. That's one of the reasons it really bothers me, the like thought of going away. Now I think my son, if it ever got to where like my son could stay, because he's a lot more comfortable with handling Buster. Because last time my daughter kept him, he bit her a couple times, and he's a lot more comfortable around my son all of a sudden again, or Emily, and so I don't know. Because eventually, look, I've got to go see my granddaughters. I miss them. So hopefully we can figure something out. Yeah. Well, you know, when they're busy too, they need it. Like Buster, you know, Buster might not fly. Yes, yes. I mean, just like yesterday, Eiffel Tower? Oh, you been to the Eiffel Tower? Okay. Yesterday my husband went to work late, and Buster acted like a fool. Excuse me, you're not supposed to call people fools, but he was not behaving. And I felt so bad because my husband, you know, got up and got ready to go to work. He had coughed all night. He'd had no sleep. And the way Buster acted, he didn't get any additional sleep. And he was like, I should have just went to work. And, you know, my husband is like really patient, doesn't get, and yeah, he was frustrated too. So, what are you doing in your cage, you silly boy? What are you doing? What are you getting in there? Let me see if I can get Earl out while he's in there. Of course, if he hears me come out of the room, he'll probably... Come here, Earl. Come on, step up here. Good boy. Come on. Oh, oh. Well, that was an accident. I know, that was kind of a jerk move. I didn't mean it. Here, stop. You stop. Come on, step up. Amanda, I'll try to be gentle. Amanda was laughing, I guess. I guess it really looked like yesterday when Earl and I did our trip call that I was being rough with them. I told her I raised 8 kids. I probably am a little rough. But so I'm gonna. Oh, there goes the farting ninja. I'm gonna try and be gentle. Right. I will tell you, the little box. What is it, boss? A lady. Whoops! I got their drawers mixed up. Hang on. The lady had asked me. I don't remember the name. She asked me about the little box. So I did a Google reverse search and found it. She was saying basically her grade was like Earl and really didn't like cans. So I did find it for her and told her where to get one and how to modify it. So that made me feel good. Using that little box helped another bird. So that was good. Oh, let me move the camera. I closed Earl's drawers. Don't you jump. Earl, resist, resist, resist. Go eat and get your farting ninja. Hello? Answer the phone. he's like, I'll go to bed. I don't know. I've thought about that. Of course, I mean, we can't do that right now, especially with interest rates, but I always tell him that, we need to find because Ken is really handy, like he can fix almost anything. The only thing he really won't do is electrical work because, it's for insurance purposes. It's not that he can't, like he changes outlets and light switches. He could have done the electrical work we needed for the box, but then we would have had trouble insuring it with our home insurance. So he doesn't fool with that. But, you know, if we could find like a foreclosure and use it as a vacation home, like I like Lake Murray, things like that would be cool, because then we could take the birds and rent it out to pay the mortgage. The whole family could go, like the dogs can go. It would be nice, but maybe down the road, but right now it's not something we can afford. Or not something that we even want, to try. But we bought a foreclosed home years ago, and my husband did all the work. Yeah, he doesn't really hate it. It's just, it's hard to, certain things you have to have somebody that's licensed, or else, they won't insure you. Oh yeah. I know somebody said I was mean for that, but I mean, come on. Look how Buster treats me. I am not mean to him. I don't know many people that would still have him the way that he has been with me. I'm just crazy enough to do it. Well, and they're like, the new vet that we're going to, I think they do boarding. I don't know. I have real concerns about that. Oh, he does, but like, I mean, yeah, I tease him. We have that type of sense of humor. I mean, our sense of humor can be inappropriate at times to some that don't get that sense of humor. You have to have that. And, yeah. So, those types of videos usually anyway do better. I know people, some of the risque-er type things that I wouldn't do. Oh, Earl, you just pooped. You got talent, dude. Poop down that white cardboard that I keep to keep Buster out. Hopefully I can clean that up. Yeah, there's some of the more riskier type things that I notice they get a lot more views, so I don't know what that's about, but... Oh, there's your farting ninja. Bubba will be so proud of you if you start making those noises. Cup over there. I keep spilling my coffee, Earl. Oh, there's the emergency squad. Oh, I know that. I mean, I know that. Yeah, and I mean, we could, like, do a weekend. We've done weekend things. I don't exactly like traveling either. I'm not much to travel. I get really stressed out about traveling. Thank you, Kevin. What? That is very stressful for them. I've been really lucky with my birds. None of them have plucked. But now I will say, now in that situation, yes, that was stress and trauma. But I will say, a lot of people sometimes like, oh, you can tell your parrots are loved, they don't pluck. I know lots of birds that have plucked and they were in a great environment. Um, and I do know once they take the plucking, getting them to stop is almost impossible. So you're really fortunate that yours did stop. Um, yeah, the little naked birds are just adorable in their own way anyway. But it's always nice to see them be able to thrive and their feathers grow back and stuff. I could see Buster doing it. Are you sleepy, Bus? Did you see? You just ate, so his little pasta blend, and now he's sleepy. It's like a baby when he gets his baba and needs a nappy, huh? You guys can't even see him, can you? Come on. What are you doing, Earl? We don't have too much longer anyway, Bussy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I talked to a lady actually. She said she does pet, any kind of pet, exotics, everything, and I talked to her, but really, she didn't seem interested in getting them out of the cage, and she had never really been around large parrots. It was like little ones, like cockatoos and stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, it is. It's a tough decision. Oh, you give him kisses, Percy, Percy. Percy's giving kisses. So sweet. What are you doing, Busty? I don't know. Does anybody else have trouble? Like, my YouTube is literally like almost a minute behind. Yeah, in all honesty, I would rather know somebody that could do it. Or like I said, if Ken and I want to step out for a weekend, my son could stay, things like that. Oh, Percy is so cute. He talks so sweet. So Earl is being like, I haven't let him like really fly around. Buster, where'd you go? Yet, but Earl does not seem as bothered with him as he does some of the other parrots that have come through or been like visited or well, like I had a parakeet blue that I had every intention of keeping. He was very phobic though, but I took in another one and they bonded, and I could not keep them both. But as much as I love little Bluey, because he was, oh my gosh, he talked and sang. He was the cutest thing. And I adored him, but he loved that other parakeet so much. And he went to home, and they're both tame. They're in a situation where they're allowed to free fly in the house, not outside. So he doesn't seem as bothered with Percy as he has other birds. I think Percy might be a little more confident, One thing I will tell you about Percy, he was definitely in good homes. So his first owner, he was very loved, and they had a lifestyle change. And he went to a family member and then to someone else, and they just couldn't keep him. So he was with the other two homes for a short period of time. I don't know if you hear him whistling. Hubba hubba. So pretty, Percy. Earl. But, forgot where I was, squirrel. But yeah, he seems to be okay. Buster's very interested in him. It's just he scares, yeah, Buster said yes. But he's a little bit, afraid of Buster still. So we're still in the getting to know you phase. What'd you say? Oh, you gonna knock it down? Good job. Oh, he threw that right to you, Bus. He wants to play ball with you. This away, sir. Come on, I gotta put this piece of paper over here where you had a little accident. Be nice to me. Show me your beak. Turdy birdie. Here, Earl. Ow, 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 ow. One bite? Hey, Percy. Okay, that's it, Earl. I'm not throwing it up there no more. Just kidding, one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was pretty funny, wasn't it, Buster? Yeah, I could take Percy. He's pretty loud. Yeah, Percy's new to the family, so actually my husband found him, not me. It was listed as his work as a free to good home. He came home and told me, and I said, if you wouldn't mind, I would like to get him so he doesn't end up in the wrong hands. It was like, I want to say 2 weeks or a week before Christmas? 2 weeks, I think, before Christmas. People impulsively will get things like that, and then get to be mid-January. Wait and look at the shelters and the parrot rescues and stuff by March. They'll be begging for donations. They're going to be full. Dog pounds are going to be, and cats are going to be telling you, please, we need you to adopt, or we're going to have to euthanize. Like, it's sad. But he really is working out fine, and we're able to, like, cockatoos don't need as much time out as a cockatoo and an African gray, so we really can manage them being away from each other during their time out if need be. And I have Percy on a 9 to 9 schedule, so when these guys go to bed at 6, honestly, he could be out for 3 hours right then if I needed him to. But yeah, it's working out really well. He's funny, he's sweet, and he does come to all of us. I'm enjoying it. Yes, really. Yes, they do. You're right. They say 12 to 20, but 20 being on the very rare side. I've read the 15. I think actually parakeets usually live longer than cockatiels, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, my father-in-law had a cockatiel. So I've told this story before, but he lived in Florida. My husband's originally from Florida. And when we had went down, excuse me, he had come home from work one day. He lived in an apartment. And I still to this day don't know what kind of bird it was, but it was, I think it was probably like an Amazon or something, because it was around that size. But this was before smartphones, and my father-in-law never owned a camera. A bird just showed up at his house. He was walking in the house, the bird just like landed on him, took him in, never did find the owner, and he didn't have a cage for him, but he let him stay, and he just kind of like did his thing in the bathroom. And when he was at work, well, he came home one day and he had flown into the wall while he was at work, and he killed himself because he flew like that hard. Another reason I don't wean shame people. And he was actually like really depressed. He loved that bird. So when we went down for Hannah's wish trip, I think this one it was, we bought him a cockatoo. We all went in on it and got him a cockatiel. And that one died 2 weeks later. So my brother-in-law went back to the pet store and got him another one. And he had Mo. And Mo lived to be about, I think 7. She was a chronic egg layer. That's Percy whistling, you guys. And kissing. And this was back before they had like the implants and things they can do now. But she ended up dying from chronic egg laying. She was a sweetheart. Yeah. That's funny, Tracy. Yeah, and I do know there's, we had something happen and we've had to rehome an animal. We had no choice but to move one time, and we had horses. We had to sell our horses, which was really, really heartbreaking. I understand things. I've taken in a lot of dogs to rehome. So I mean, I guess I would rather them give them up than keep them and abuse them. But yeah, I do wish people would think things through. And he whistles so cute. I'm glad you guys can hear him. Pretty Percy, he's saying. Pretty Percy. Pretty Percy bird. Pika Pika. He's my Pikachu bird. Are you Pikachu? Are you Pikachu? Pikachu. Do you hear Earl? Earl's trying to whistle back at you, Percy Percy. I'm trying to teach him peekaboo and achoo. Bless you. Achoo. Bless you, Percy. Are you good, Bird Buster? That's me. I'm talking to Percy. I'm glad you guys can hear him. Yeah. I had animals growing up, but they weren't treated the way we treat our animals. I was taught animals belonged outside, not in a house. Like, that was just the way we were. And I was raised mostly in the country, where that was you kept animals for certain reasons, for working. Pretty Percy, he just said, Pretty Percy. And I mean, my husband and I both grew up that way. I think my husband had one inside dog for a little while, growing up. We had animals, but not in the house. We had horses, cows, pigs, and stuff too, but we got a dog. The kids had wanted a dog, and my husband and my daughter had went to a shelter and got a Brittany Spaniel. And you talk about the most intelligent dog in the world. She was just amazing. And that is when I became a dog hoarder. Right, Earl? Earl, don't destroy your Barbie dream house. You hear Percy? Come here. I'm glad you guys can hear him. That would be funny, wouldn't it, Willie? He does get kind of jealous when my husband holds him. There's been a couple times when, so we're still working on the dog's introductions just to make sure they're cool since he is smaller. So sometimes I'll go back here with with Bobo and Earl and Max and Charlie. And then the little girls usually, they're in my daughter's room all the time. Not all the time, but the majority of the time during the day. But my husband had Buster and Percy out there. And they do okay, really, but Buster would move and stuff and it would just freak Percy out and he would like fly off and things like that. So, I mean, he hasn't even been here. It's just coming up on a month. So, I don't know what date I even got him, to be honest with you.
Such a good boy, he said. Yes, you are such a good boy. Such a good boy.
Woo! I can't wait to like set up a camera and catch him like really talking because he really talks a lot. And I got to get the camera set up one day when I make Buster go to his room. Sometimes, not all the time, but he will go in his room and cuss me out, like screaming and hollering, cussing me out. It's pretty funny. You gonna eat that blueberry? I put that there for you. You finally found it. Percy, Percy. Yeah, we'll have to, maybe we could do a live together sometime. I think, River, are you still on here? I think River and I are going to try to do a live together. Two other things before I get going. I can't believe how fast the time went. One thing, which I don't, it's not that I'm against doing it during the live, but like at the end of the lives, I want to try to do channel shout outs so that you guys can shout out your own channel or other channels that you like. And I kind of want to do the same at the end of the show. Not that I mind you saying anything about other channels or anything so don't take it like that because that's not what I mean. But I'd like to like really ask you guys, like even right now, if you want, like if there's a channel you want somebody to follow, pop it in the comments. If you want somebody to follow you, pop it in the comments. I do have a desire to start doing lives. I've talked about this for a long time. There's what is his name? There's a Merlin, and it's Merlin Versailles or something like that. But he is a Amazon, and his parents sing, and he is just the cutest thing. And he sings with his parents, and it's really really cute. And then also Chaucer Cockatoo. I really Nicole. I consider Nicole a friend of mine. You know, I know a lot of times I'm just going to call out bird channels because if I try to go off script of birds, I've noticed, or pets. Oh, Charlie, the cockatiel too. If I go off pets, I notice, so like, don't take any offense, Dennis, like, and Julia, like, you guys got great channels, go check them out. But if I start specifically saying those kinds of stuff, then I get up, the AI messes up what my channel's doing, I notice. Which I don't care, but yet at the same time, like, you know, it is what it is. Percy Bird. But yeah, you guys shout out your channels or whatever at the end. Let's do that at the lives. I'm going to do that as well. And I have lots of plans of trying to do lives with some of you. I know Kate Does Crime just got a cockatiel. So I think me and her have done exotic live shows together before. Definitely want to do that again with her baby. Yeah. It's just trying to get it all scheduled, you know what I mean? But I hope you guys think those are good ideas. I'm also going to try to always do informative videos once a month about parrot care, maybe even dog care, and the importance of rescues, because that, again, I'm not putting anybody down that has went to a pet store and gotten a bird. I'm just saying, because they need rescue too. But in my heart, you know, I am all about rescuing. So, I mean, I wouldn't have these guys had I not. So, of course, that's why I feel that way. But I don't ever want anybody to think I'm putting them down if they've made a decision to go to a pet store. So, I'll see you, PW. Please do. Well, let me know what it is, Willie. I'll follow you, and I'm gonna do more of that over on my other channel. Yeah, the holidays they're fun. I love them, but it's hard, so I haven't really put anything out on the other channel until yesterday. But I hope to start posting mostly every day again. I'm focusing more on shorts during the week and longer formats on the weekend. But yeah, if that sounds good, let me know, guys. But otherwise, it's after 1. Can't believe it. Thank you guys for spending your time with me. If I get any amount of time to do a live or something through the weekend, I'll let you guys know. I do want to try to start doing a little more lives. So, but thanks you guys for being here. You guys have a good day and good weekend.